people, and welcome back to Wine Chat. My name is Emma and I'm a certified sommelier with a mission to spread wine knowledge and to help you drink better. It was the hipster wine sensation of 2020. All the cool kids in London were drinking it during their summer days in the park, and you could see it being slung all over social media, especially Instagram. I think you all know the wine I am talking about. It is, of course, Chin Chin. Maybe I'm a little bit late to the Chin Chin party, but I never quite saw what the fuss was with a 12-pound bottle of Vinho Verde. But I have decided to jump on the bandwagon and I finally got my hands on a bottle. It did help that Top Cuvée, which is one of my local wine bars, was giving away a free bottle of Chin Chin with every purchase over £20. This is not a plug or anything, I just absolutely love them and think it was probably one of the best wine marketing campaigns ever. So I got my hands on a bottle of wine that I'd been wanting to try for ages, and bonus, I got a bottle of Chin Chin for free, and now we get to try it. But what's the story behind it? How has a simple bottle of 12-pound Vinho Verde made such a splash? And is it worth jumping on that Chin Chin bandwagon? Let's chat about it. First and foremost, let's have a look at what is Vinho Verde. Vinho Verde is a DOP in northern Portugal in the region of Minho, and it sits just under the border with Spain. Vinho Verde wines are most well known for being light, crisp, dry, slightly effervescent white wines that are not only super versatile but incredibly affordable. The name Vinho Verde means green wine, which translates as young wine, as most wines are bottled 3 to 6 months after the grapes are harvested. The wines can sometimes have a slight spritz or effervescence to them, and this originally came from producers bottling the wine so quickly that some carbon dioxide would get stuck inside the bottle. Nowadays, many quality producers go without the spritz at all, and some other producers may choose to pump a little bit of carbon dioxide into the wine, just like you would do with a lower quality style of a sparkling wine. Coming from 9 different sub-regions, Vinho Verde also makes red, rosé and sparkling wines, but today we are just looking at the white version. There are 7 different recommended grapes that go into Vinho Verde white. However, the main 2 are Alvarinho and Trajadura. Both of these grapes have a vibrant acidity, but Alvarinho, which is also known as Alvarinho in Spain, will bring a little bit more kind of tropical and lemon notes to the wine, whereas Trajadura will bring more floral characteristics. Chin Chin comes from the guys who own Noble Rot, which is some of London's best wine bars, and also a quarterly wine magazine, which I happen to have right here. Chin Chin is marketed as a reflection of their love of small, quality-focused producers. Delicious, ethically made, low-cost wines are hard to find, and it took the team a year of searching wine regions to find one that they are proud to put their name to. Through blind tasting a shortlist of 10 whites, they settled on a unanimous winner, a Vinho Verde from Quinta do Emezo in northern Portugal, and visited winemaker Antonio Monteiro at his 15-hectare estate to select specific tanks that suit the fresh, vibrant style that they adore. So the wine is made not by the guys from Noble Rot, but by Antonio Monteiro of Quinta do Emezo. On the Quinta's own website, there is no mention of any affiliation with Chin Chin, but they do have some of their own wines on the market here in the UK, and they seem to retail for anywhere between kind of 8 to 13 pounds. So maybe that's a good option to check out if you can't get your hands on a bottle of Chin Chin. Now, the marketing blurb that you just heard is pretty much all the information, or real solid information, that you can find online about Chin Chin. Many people, I've heard them talk about Chin Chin as if it's a natural wine. I mean, there's no actual legal definition as to what is a natural wine, but I've also heard a lot of people in the wine industry say there is no way that this is a natural wine. The information on Chin Chin definitely varies from supplier to supplier, but overall I've gathered that the wine is vegan and it is made with low intervention. Some places are stating that the wine is organic and others are not. However, on the Quinta do Emeretzo's website, it looks like that they work pretty much organically, perhaps without a certification, or else they work very sustainably and really well within their biodiversity. Some people say that the wine is low in sulfur, while others claim differently. On the Quinta's website, it looks like with their wine at least, they use minimal sulfur dioxide in the winemaking process, only using it when really necessary. And on the bottle, it does say that it contains sulfites. But remember guys, sulfites are not the enemy, not always anyway. Have a look at our sulfur dioxide video, which I will link in the description below. One thing for sure that has made this bottle of wine so popular is the eye-catching artwork, which is done by Jose Miguel Mendez, who is a long-standing Noble Rot magazine contributor. The design of this label is for sure alone worthy of an Instagram post, and you can see why this wine, also being marketed as a more kind of sustainable, low intervention or natural wine, is super popular with the kind of 20 to 30-year-old more conscious consumers in the UK market. Now, enough talking about the wine, it is making me extremely thirsty, so I think it is time to crack it open and see what it tastes like. So there's definitely a little bit of kind of spritziness to the wine. I don't know if you can see that in the video. It's not bad. I mean, the wine is delicious, but the spritz, I really hope that's intentional and kind of not from carbon dioxide, but if it is, I guess we'll never know because there's no information on how this wine was made anywhere. But yeah, it's really pleasant. I can absolutely see why it was the kind of superstar wine of the summer. I mean, on the nose straight away, for me, it's like juicy nectarine straight away. And then a little bit of juicy pear as well. And kind of on the palate, I really got, I mean, citrus, definitely have some lemon, maybe even kind of citrus zest going towards a little bit of like orange peel as well. A bit of crisp apple too. It definitely is a very light, crisp wine. And it finishes like on the palate with this really beautiful, long kind of mineral salinity to it. It's really well worth £12. I think to pair this wine with food, first and foremost, it would be a fantastic aperitif wine. Be lovely to have in the park in summertime. I mean, throw a couple of ice cubes in there. Don't hate me for saying that, but it would not kill the wine, you know. Otherwise, definitely seafood, shellfish, especially when they're done in a lighter style. This would also go really well with a lot of salads, kind of green leafy dishes, even asparagus. I think this would hold up really nicely against asparagus. Even perhaps, I'm thinking some kind of spicier Asian style food, either Thai or some Japanese, like some miso based dishes, even perhaps a curry. I mean, the wine is quite dry, but it has that juicy fruit that could really hold up against it. Oh my God, now I am making myself hungry, but I am very much enjoying drinking this wine. What I would like to see is some more concrete information on this wine and exactly how it's made. But the more that I think about it, perhaps that is just part of the charm of Chin Chin. It's supposed to be a wine that looks cool. It's a cool wine. You're not supposed to dig into it and know everything about it. You're just meant to drink it and enjoy it, which is really lovely, but does drive people like myself a little bit nuts. Would I recommend this wine? You know what? I think I actually would. If you need a wine, a white wine that is easy drinking, it comes from a pretty solid producer, it's going to be a crowd pleaser, I think for £12, this is a bit of a bargain. That is all from me this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video of a little bit of a deep dive into the wine that is Chin Chin, the Instagram sensation. Have you tried it? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what you thought of it. And has this video made you want to go out and get your hands on a bottle of it? Let me know as well. If you've made it this far into the video, you might as well show it some love and hit that like button. Anyway guys, until next week, remember, drink better, be better.